So what you been doing?
Nigga, I'm already recording. All right, so hey, listen, we here with my last student. Hey, bro, you always got to be on point, man. You got to always be on point. You never know somebody recording you, man.
Thanks.
Hey, we back with you. Another video, man. Sitting over here at campus in. About to get my student up out the truck. I'm sorry. This driver out the truck. He ain't no student no more. You know what I'm saying? Upgraded, you know, lease operator. You know what I'm saying? He about to get to this bag. So just wanted to do a quick interview with him and you know, about the his experience here in the, you know, in training. You know, and try to figure out like you know, how he enjoyed his training and you know, what things that, you know, he wish he could have spent more time with, some of the things that, you know what I'm saying, he took from the training, and you know, how he feel his career is gonna go. So what's up, man?
What's up with you, man?
All right, go ahead and tell the people who you are, man, where you from.
All right, you too. My name Dominique Smiley. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
Gump, okay.
Gump town.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So listen, man, I got some people that out here, they're thinking about coming to Prime. You know, they looking for a trucking company. You know, they don't have a CDL. You know, they like, man, I got to get my CDL. You know, I got to, you know, find a place to go that's gonna train me and gonna put me in the best position to win. You know, kind of give them an insight on how you think your training was here at Prime and how it started off.
So I'll take you all the way back to before I even made the decision to come to Prime. I got a brother-in-law that actually drives for Prime, lease operator, and well, owner operator, my bad. And he was putting me up on it, you know, like, hey man, you should look into Prime, and you know, kind of going over, give me an overview of everything. And you know, I was kind of, at first I was a little hesitant because I was like, man, I ain't driving no truck. You know, everybody look at them and they say they real big. You know, they get intimidated, you know, everything. But I looked into it, then I just found out, I was like, man, you know, let's do it. So I went in, got my permit, did my physical, everything, did the application. They called me, arranged for me. Well, I actually drove. I drove from Montgomery to Springfield. Basically, everything he told me that was gonna go on, basically the whole experience it wasn't nothing short of that. You know, they gave me a place to stay, real nice, fed me. You know, you get paid, you know, for food every week. You do gotta pay that back. I think it's like $25 or something like that each check, but you know, that's nothing. Fast forward to orientation was like 3 days. Basically give you an overview of everything, or you know, what's gonna go on in each phase, and you know, giving you all the info you need to know, you know, going forward. After orientation, we hit PSD, which is basically when you ship over, you know, start training on the pad. Basically, you out there, you know, practicing pre-trip, all that kind of stuff with instructor until they call you, your trainer calls you, PSD trainer calls you, bam. They call you, hook up with them. I know everybody's trainer is different. Sometimes they take you out on the road. Sometimes they just strictly pad work. You know, my particular trainer, he had me out on the road, running loads, and then we spent maybe a couple hours on the pad, you know, here and there. And then I think maybe it was like 2 weeks. Test day came, bam, I trifecta the CDL test.
Yeah, boy.
After that, I went home. I went back home to get my actual, I took my test scores, went back home to get my actual CDL, my license. Got that. I want to say my TNT trainer called me maybe like a week later. He called me, said he was coming through to pick me up. He picked me up. I think we ran maybe week and a half, and we went on home time for Thanksgiving. Went on home time. Thanksgiving was a week. I think it was going like a week. Come time for him to pick me back up. Fleet manager called me and he says that something happened. I forget what it was, and I was gonna have to get another trainer. So at that time, I was thinking like, man, now I gotta start all the way over with somebody new. You know, you gotta make sure y'all vibing and, you know, all that good stuff. And so Mr. Experience here called me. He said, you know, hey, told me from South Carolina, this, that, and the third. You know, he was coming from, I want to say, was it Michigan?
Yeah, Michigan. He's
coming from Michigan to scoop me up. So I was like, all right, cool, boom, boom, boom. So boom, he came to pick me up, and that was it. We you know, fast forward to here now, we ran, what was it, like, what, 2 months? Something like that.
Yeah, about two.
I think about like 2 months, because I think I already had like 6,000 miles in, so I had to. We was at 24 was the goal, so we ran that up, and then now we're here. I'm getting ready for this upgrade.
All right, so basically, man, what you're saying is that you had a smooth process.
My particular experience, it was nothing short of, you know, what was presented to me before I came.
Gotcha. So how was TNT, man? You know, TNT is you know, it's a different beast. You know, TNT, we run those miles. My truck, you know, well, with him, you know, we didn't really have no close like loads where we had to like run and gun too hard, but we had, you know, we kept it steady. You know, how did getting adapted to, you know, running constantly, like how was that for you?
In my particular experience, like from my personal life, I drive a lot, you know, I travel a lot, you know, before I came to Prime, just in general, I was traveling a lot. So the thing I think I would have had to get used to was just actually driving the truck. Once you get used to that, I mean, I was cool with the long hours, you know, that wasn't really the issue with me. But you know, so far as this, you know, we running from East Coast to West Coast, you know, back to the East Coast, you know, it was a lot of back and forth, you know, long trips. So that right there, I really like that, because, you know, you get to experience all these different weather conditions, you know, because you're gonna need that. You know, I particularly like this situation because I came in the winter, and so I was able to experience a lot of the winter conditions, because, you know, if you come in the summertime or springtime, whatever case, you know, you're not gonna probably experience that with a trainer, you know. So that's something to look at, you know, when you decide to come. But overall, you know, we was able to stop at some of these great restaurants and have some good food. You know, we got to see a lot, you know what I mean? It wasn't one of those instances where you just feel like you just riding, you know, and back and forth from the driver's seat to the sleeper, back to the driver's seat. It wasn't never to a point where it just felt like you was on a routine, like this all we got, this all it's gonna be. You know, driver's seat, sleeper, driver's seat, it wasn't like that. It was, you know what I'm saying,
it was an experience.
You know, basically. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so, like I said, man, we got some people that's trying to come to Prime. Being that you done completed the training process and you about to go get, you know what I'm saying, one of the baddest Freightliners out here, you know what I'm saying, what type of advice would you give a person who's trying to, they made the decision they go come to Prime? What would you tell them right now?
Basically, before, you know, when you get here, man, just lock in. You know, it's basically, from my experience, when you get here, it's almost like I would say like a college atmosphere, because you're gonna meet people from all different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Different backgrounds, ethnicities, ethnicities, all that, and you just gotta lock in. You know, you can't get here and be like, hey, I want to sit here, hang out, and, you know, this, that, and the third, because you got all these new people around you. Like what I did, you know, I basically went to, you know, class when it was time for class. You know, basically, I know I studied that pre-trip front and back. Every night in my room, I was on that pre-trip, you know, because they're gonna drill that into you when you get here. You know, other than that, you know, you just lock in, focus. You know, don't give up on yourself, because you're gonna get here and there's gonna be something new. You know, and as long as you don't give up on yourself, you know, you can't be denied this, you know. But all I gotta say, just lock in when you get here, and everything should be, you know, it's gonna take care of itself.
All right. So you ready for your truck, man?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you're an AC driver now, man. You ready for your truck? Hey, listen. Hey, it's gonna get real now. I tell every one of my students, man, Number one thing is you got to be safe. You got the skill set. You got a bag of tools now to be able to deal with whatever lies or whatever comes your way. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some stuff that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, that you've never dealt with before. Got to reach in your bag of tools. Get the stuff that you learned in TNT and PSD and work on that problem and come up with a solution. Just remember, out here on the road is dangerous, man. It's dangerous. There's no load too important, you know what I'm saying, to shut it down. Captain of your ship, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever happens, you know what I'm saying, you the man to make the decision, not your dispatcher, nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Shut it down. The number one rule is that you come home same way you left home. You know what I'm saying? So, another salute to him. He's out of here. You know, I'm gonna be throwing some more videos your way. You're gonna see the new student. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna grind it out. They're gonna have 30,000, I'm thinking. You know, they told me that they was gonna hit me up sometime today about the student, whoever the student is. And matter of fact, they sent me a message, said I'm signed up for another TNT. So you know, we will come through with some more videos. So hey, this is the experience. Boy Dominique from the Gump. Hey, we out.